The origins of Salt Typhoon trace back to 2021, when cybersecurity analysts began noticing unusual patterns inside US telecommunications networks. Small abnormalities, odd traffic routes, strange logins, but nothing that screamed a historic breach. Salt Typhoon wasn't a typical hack. It didn't rely on brand new exploits. Instead, it used something far more dangerous: vulnerabilities America had ignored. Unpatched Cisco devices, compromised routers. VPN systems left unsecured for years. Salt Typhoon quietly slipped through the cracks and stayed there. For 18 months, the attackers hid in plain sight, infiltrated the backbone of US communications, the routers and edge devices that carry calls and messages across the country. Once inside, they used the tools already built into network equipment. Legitimate functions intended for maintenance and diagnostics were repurposed for surveillance. This wasn't just a break. Was an occupation of the nation's digital plumbing. By late 2024, the US intelligence community fully grasped the scope. 8 American telecommunications companies had been compromised. The hackers stole massive amounts of metadata. Were called whom, when, and for how long. A senior US official confirmed a large number of Americans' metadata was taken, and while this didn't include every American, investigators believe that the number of affected individuals is enormous, likely tens of millions. The FBI later revealed that in a smaller number of cases, Salt Typhoon obtained actual call audio and text content, including messages from high-profile targets. Among the most concerning discoveries Salt Typhoon had accessed: communications tied to senior US officials, prominent political figures, to multiple reports, the cell phones of then presidential and vice presidential candidates. This includes individuals across the political spectrum. The implications were immediate. If a foreign intelligence service could monitor calls, texts, or even locations of political leaders, America's democratic process itself was at risk. Senator Mark Warner called it the worst telecom hack in our nation's history by far. Senator Richard Blumenthal described it as terrifying, absolutely mind-boggling, and inside Congress, the classified briefings were described as sobering and far worse than expected. Salt Typhoon wasn't only attacking America. According to officials, the same group penetrated networks in over 80 countries, including the UK, Canada, Germany, Japan, and Australia. The goal wasn't chaos, it was espionage. By remaining inside the world's telecom infrastructure, Salt Typhoon fed what the US Cybersecurity Advisory called a global espionage system. The breach exposed a weakness that security experts have warned about for years. America's telecommunications system is old, fragmented, and dangerously reliant on unencrypted data. Salt Typhoon proved that any vulnerability, no matter how small, becomes an open door. Once dismissed as harmless, became a blueprint of American life-own habits, social circles, personal routines, even political behavior. And because the attackers moved so quietly, the damage accumulated over months, possibly years. The White House and intelligence agencies now face the challenge of rebuilding trust in the infrastructure that underpins American society. The Salt Typhoon revelations hit during a period of intense political debate about digital security, misinformation, and election integrity. Some political figures seized on the hack to criticize opponents. Others argued it showed the need for stronger cybersecurity funding. And some warned against using the attack as a partisan. Former President Donald Trump, who often speaks forcefully about China, pointed to the breach as evidence of foreign aggression and a failure of US digital defenses, showing a long-running political theme of his public rhetoric. While the politics varied, the message from security professionals was consistent: encryption must be strengthened, not weakened. Backdoors in communication systems endanger everyone. Salt Typhoon is a warning, a reminder that national security is no longer just at borders or in the sky, it's in the invisible networks that carry our most private conversations. It is a wake-up call for governments, corporations, and ordinary citizens, because the truth is simple: if foreign intelligence services can reach into America's phone systems today, they could reach even further tomorrow. The question is not whether another Salt Typhoon will arise. The question is whether the United States and the world will be ready. This is the story of Salt Typhoon, the hack that exposed America's vault. Typhoon revealed just how fragile the modern digital world has become.